There we go. Okay. Happy Sunday, everybody. So we are live, as always, doing the new player experience. I apologize for this. For whatever reasons, BlueStacks is not liking full screen today, so I'm going to have to maybe dive into that and see what's what. But I figure we can deal with a little windowed activity, at least for the time being. Okay, so new player experience as we've been doing. We need to focus on some of these quests. We also, frankly, I do need to unlock. Hang on 1 second. Oh my god, allergies, bro. Ugh, Jesus. Okay. We do need to unlock nodes for gear farming and shard farming. That's kind of the meat and potatoes of the game. What is the event today? What is it yelling at me about to do? I don't see anything. So your guess is as good as anybody else's. Okay, so daily activities. We know squad arena, blah blah blah, blah 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 blee blue blue. Okay. Look at all these 7-star characters at 4318. So yeah, that's the other thing we need. We need to unlock, like, for his shards. His shards are on what? 3F hard. So we need to bust through the rest of Dark Side 2. You unlock Negotiator, attaboy Sopper. Congratulations, buddy. That's huge. That's huge. Good job. Way to go, bud. Easily make an argument for that still to this day being top 3 ships. It can. Yeah, you probably, like, do you have Marauder? Do you have the Marauder? The Bad Bat ship? Do you have that? Because if you don't have that ship, when you get the Marauder, I guarantee you'll be taking out Executors and Leviathans. So yeah, way to go, bud. Way to go. That's massive. That is a massive thing. Do we do territory wars in this starter guild? Oh, and I'm locked out from guild events anyways, so it doesn't matter if we do or not. Yeah, dude, farm. The ship is amazing. The ship is absolutely amazing. I'm not surprised your fleet shard is active. Most fleet shards, at least in like the top 50, should have a reasonable level of activity. Like, even my fleet shard, and I've been playing the game on my main account for years now. Yeah, my shard's probably about 4 years old, and the top 20 is mostly. The top 10 is mostly Leviathans. When you get into the 20s, you're into the Executors and Profundities, and then some negotiators still. The odd Chimera here and there. Yeah, no, my shard is fairly active as well. In fact, somebody broke a cardinal rule today and decided to sit on my fleet during my payout time. I have a good idea who it is, and I am going to reach out to the other shard members that I'm in the Discord with, and we are going to make sure that person never hits a good payout again, at least for a while, because that's the way it works. You respect people's payouts. It's not you against the other people, it's you against the game. There's 24 payouts. You don't need to deny somebody crystals and the fleet currency. It's just not acceptable. That's not how shit goes. This is not how shit should be. Okay, anyways, let's knock out a squad arena battle, and then while the cooldown is going, we'll get some other stuff handled. kind of outgunned here, but simultaneously I'm also like a little more synergized. So we'll see if we can overcome that. Mm, yeah, I was kind of hoping to land the stun. That did not happen. Did not happen. Ooh, this might be rough. This might be rough. I might be moderately in over my head here. I mean, the best advice I have with a chaotic shard is to just reach out in game and see if you can get a Discord running. Um, and there's a bot that can track everybody's times, and then people can adjust their times as needed to um, hopefully let as many people as possible take first place. Ooh, what was that? Defeat 35 rebels. Got it. Okay. So there's just obviously there's an example of why I need to grind out some more tiers to keep getting stars and stuff. Yeah, yeah. At 5 stars, yeah, the Marauder will make a huge difference for you. It really will. Um, even at low stars, and decent gear on your bad batch, it'll make executor fights cake. And then you will. I mean, it's not a guaranteed thing, especially given just the overall power of. Um, okay, let's see if we can't get this 3 star. Especially given the overall power of the Leviathan, it might not be a lock, but like 5 star Leviathans, you should be able to 5 and 6 star even you should be able to challenge with the negotiator with the Marauder. Um, I mean, I have to 2 shot fleets from time to time. It's just one of those things. The thing about a 2 shot is, yeah, a 2 shot is a 2 shot. You're losing some banners, but you're gaining more banners than you would if you couldn't clear it. So there's nothing wrong with a 2 shot at all. Sometimes it's just necessity. It's a necessity. You just have to 2 shot something. What did you take up against the finalizer? That was a weird animation that Gideon just did. And BlueStacks is not happy today. Yeah, finalizers aren't normally too bad, but like if they have a pretty high gear SLKR, that tie silencer can really put some hard hits down. Um, like I was just absolutely blanked by a tie silencer one time for just an insane amount of damage. I mean, and it seemed like it came out of nowhere. I was like, oh, I'm cruising to a victory. This is fine. And then just kablam, just gone. And I was like, what just happened here? Yeah, it wasn't fun. This is an all tank battle. Okay, we'll see if we can get to the stars. So yeah, finalizer is one of those. It's one of those that, for the most part, you shouldn't have too many problems with it. But then one day out of the blue, it'll just be like, no, we're winning today. RNG, whatever you want to call it. It just happens sometimes. Yeah, that's exactly right. It'll either do absolutely nothing for the whole fight, or it'll just start killing everything, and you don't have any shot. Man, BlueStacks, what is your deal? I might need to see if it needs updated or something, because yeah, it is just not a happy program today. Lavatur. All right, well that wasn't so bad. Just being able to stun lock the final boss of this makes a difference, though, right? And hey, I think I'm getting some pretty good and frankly probably needed gear. Oh, good, and I can sim this already. Why at 4? Why was it at 4? I don't understand. One just bump. Ooh, look at that purples. Look at the purplies. I should be able to put some gear on some things now, I would think. But I need to buy. What do I got going on here? I know I still need to spend that stuff, so I can buy one thing. Let's buy some of you. There we go. Okay, so I need to spend 50 more. Hopefully I can earn 50 more guild tokens doing something today. And we'll buy some of you, some of you, some of you, and all of you. Yeah, let's buy all those. All those things are probably important. Okay, so we finished the Cantina nodes. We need to get our 600 tickets in today, too. We finished that Cantina node, which is outstanding, because these guys are both 7 stars now. I mean, I probably need to work on stars for these 2 guys. Problem is, they're not sharing a node with anybody. Lando and Lobot, I mean, that's... You know, I'm gonna unlock this Santa. I'm gonna go through a couple of nodes here and see. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna go through a couple of nodes here and see where we land. See what else we unlock a little farther down the path. Because I mean, Sana's a rebel, and she's a good rebel. A good rebel lead. So I mean, her alone wouldn't be horrible, but I mean, this should be auto. This should not be a problem. And auto, frankly, plays this faster than I ever will. So that's the deadliest team in the game right there. Stormtroopers with rebel pilots. I remember that scene. Hey, but we killed a bunch more rebels. Now we gotta kill Ewoks. We gotta rock the walks. Tusken Warrior. An important character, a good character to be sure, but not something that's really. I mean, until you unlock like Lord Vader and you have to farm the Tuskens, like it doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now. And without Chieftain, especially. I mean, frankly, and probably with the Crate Dragon raid not really being a thing anymore. Um, yeah, the Tusken's importance has probably dropped quite a bit, though they can be really annoying in GAC with the Omicrons. That is a fact. When are we? I wish they would give us these Jedi Knight Temple guards as a playable unit, just as another filler unit for Jedi teams. We've got all the other ones. Gar Saxon, that's not the worst node ever. Ever since they reworked his kit, he's a pretty awesome character. At least to have underneath Maul lead, and he can work under like the Empire, like a Lord Vader lead too. But yeah, him and the Imperial Super Commando, they definitely got a little bit of a new lease on life with the kit reworks. I mean, and they would work under like a normal Bo-Katan lead, just any Mandalorian team. They would work there too. They do a lot of assisting and a lot of countering, anyways. So, yeah, his days of being known as Gar Suxon, as the great Arnold called him forever, I think are done. He's definitely somewhat of a worthier character these days. Aayla Secura, on the other hand, that's another one that needs a rework. Honestly, a lot of like the first and second wave characters need touch ups on their kits to keep them viable, especially since some of them are being tapped to be raid characters now in this new Naboo raid, which will be with us very, 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 very soon. But I am just stockpiling all the gear and all the relic materials I can because I am going to try to simultaneously work on Gungans, and I want to, at least since they told us about Ahsoka so quick, I want to get her to R9 for the GL Ahsoka as soon as I can. I mean, I'm probably going to hate every single time I click on that relic amplifier and watch it go up, but it's got to be done. It's got to be done. And then hopefully they tell us soon when that Night Trooper is going to drop. It might even be this week. It might be Thursday that Night Trooper drops. Which would be quick because they haven't given us a kit reveal, but maybe that'll come tomorrow. And then Marquee will be on Thursday. Okay, now what's this last node? Okay, I mean, we do need to start building more first order guys, but this is not the farms I'm looking for. These are not the guys I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for some Jedi and some Rebels and some Empire. I'm looking for that sort of stuff. Something that makes sense. So we'll see what we get. We'll do a couple of nodes in the first, and if not, we'll just choose one of these nodes to throw the rest of the energy at and do a big sim, and then we'll head over to the dark side nodes, I think, and then back to Squad Arena, and yeah, we'll just bounce back and forth. But yeah, hopefully we can make some progress. Ew. I need better headphones. These things just like they lock in the heat, and just had this bead of sweat sitting right here, and it just made me itch. See, I would take a Barris Offie node. See, I'm wondering. So they're making us R9 her. Are they going to make us R9 the rest of the Ahsoka characters as well? Because we have Fulcrum and Cat. I hope not. That's a lot of R9s. To then also turn around and you will be almost assuredly comeuppance. Comeuppance would be a good thing to get a little bit of a jump start on, especially one shard drop potentially per fight. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be an interesting couple of months. Right out of the gate, in fact, with we're going to have a week or two of trying to figure out the new raid, and and then we're going to have all this new stuff coming. And that's a unit we need too for the Separatists. We need this. We need this as a maybe not the diplomat version, but like the commando version or whatever, or the there's a couple of Separatist droids, like the droid commander, like with I can't remember. There was one that was named, or a couple that were named in the Clone Wars cartoon that we could definitely make use of. Kira, okay. That's about enough of that, I think. Yeah, I'll just have to. I think I'm just gonna do some old Ben and some Farm Boy Luke, or just some old Ben. There we go. Ooh, so we got a level. We got some bonus energy coming our way. But yeah, I need Jedi. So that's not a wasted farm, and I'm getting some currencies and some leveling materials, ability materials. Okay. Well, let's see where we're standing on the daily. I know. Please stop with this. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna do those today when we're done with the dailies. I'm just gonna hit them real quick. Achievement for finish. Okay. And that's hey, it's one more Darth Vader shard, right? And did we get you see? New quest, 80 slave 1 shards. So we just had to hit a certain level, and now this stuff's coming. Win 2. Okay, now here's the part that kind of ticks me off. We just did this. And now I'm not going to be able to finish this for a couple of days. And look at that, 3,600 XP. That's another level. And that, I mean, it's huge. It's huge. Okay, so I finished battles, shipment, cantina. So light side, hard. Okay. Let's go hit this real fast. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Who are the other teams? We had the NHL draft this weekend, so that's kind of where all my attention was. I was watching teams draft their future hockey players. I mean, and the hockey season just ended. Like the Stanley Cup was just won like a week ago, and went right to the draft and the NHL awards and stuff like that. Hockey's my main team sport these days. And I mean, it's mostly because of the access. Like, I have a hard time seeing my teams for baseball and football, unless they're playing that. You played Slovakia, and Slovakia is actually in a lot of sports. They're starting to, I don't know, maybe starting's the right word, but they're having a presence in a lot of sports these days, where just a few years ago they weren't a factor. But yeah, they're really focusing on their athletic programs in a lot of different team sports. Because I think they did well in the IIHF uh, tournament for hockey that just happened. I think they did really well. Um, okay, well, that's that battle done. As much as I would love to just grind out the whole thing. 95th minute. Wow. Wow, that's insane. That's a lot more, that's much more stress than I think anybody wants. I remember this was a long time ago. I was living in Alaska at the time. We were watching the World Cup final. It was France versus Italy. So this would have been like 2006, I think. And that was a hell of a game up until a very key player on France's team like headbutted an Italian player right in the chest, and yeah, headbutted a player right in the chest and got red carded. And I can't remember what the penalty was, but yeah, it ended up opening the door for Italy to win it. I won like $60 off that too, because everybody else had bet for France, and I was like, no, I'm gonna bet on Italy. You betting against an Italian team on a Sunday? You know the Pope's got something to say about that. Yeah, that's right. I mean, shit, man. That sort of stuff happens in every sport. You shit talk wives, sisters, moms, dads. Maybe it's because I'm an American. I'm like, well, of course there's shit talk, but yeah, he is. He was a hell of a player. Like he was giving Italy fits. But yeah, just one minute of a lack of discipline, I think definitely cost him the World Cup. Yeah, yeah. Here it's just, I mean, here shit talk is. I mean, look at this, look at this guy. He's right. I mean that this hyperdrive bundle team he's got with just these two sitting there is going to be more than enough for the average person rolling through to not handle. Um, yeah, here we consider shit talk to be gamesmanship. It all kind of started with Muhammad Ali. He uh, he definitely took it to a whole new level. How are we doing on? Okay, we're getting close to her. Getting close with him. Let's go ahead and do that. We need some more energy. Nice. Okay, yeah, we're making progress on shards. Is there anybody else I particularly? I do need these guys for BAM. I'm gonna buy more energy. Start getting this stuff racked up. Yeah, yeah. You gotta in America. I mean, you should just hear the crap that gets said. Um, and we tend to like our broadcasts will put microphones on people just so the folks at home can hear some of the shit talk. Um, and yeah, it's on another level. Yeah, you're expected as a professional to be able to take it and dish it out, and then not do something to cost that hurts your team. Um, yeah, I've got to make progress in these dark side nodes, unfortunately. So yeah, we'll have to buy more energy and go back to normal. We got to get through 2 and 3 today, but let's get back to what's my cooldown? 5 minutes. Okay. I think that might be mod energy. Let's go do mod energy real fast, and then we'll start knocking out dark side nodes. we also need to start progressing through these. We need mods. We need mods in a big bad way. Because that's going to be the stuff that starts separating some of our characters and helping out with these journey guide events and things like that. We need to be able to mod everybody as best we can. But this 5, I mean, come on. You got to make it through 5 things without losing anybody. I mean, thank God I got this badass Django. Thank you, Essex, to get me through. Oh no, we fight for our families too, but on a sporting field, like that sort of shit. Well, also there's certain things that are off limits too, like having somebody shit talk your family that's controversial and like public and out there, like then it's kind of sort of fair game, but not really. It's different. It's just different. But yeah, no, we'll absolutely fight for our families here. That's not an issue. It's one of those circumstantial, conditional sort of things, I guess. I don't know another way to say it. But there are definite lines that you don't cross, but then there's times when it's okay to cross those lines when it's like a public thing. It's weird. It's weird, but yeah, you just kind of have to deal with it. See, and are they going to make us R9 Fulcrum? That's another question I've got. Are they making us R9 all the Ahsokas? Ugh. Yeah, but usually in the U.S., when you're shit talking a person, you're shit talking that person for a specific reason. But yeah, I mean, people do react to it though, but I mean, it costs their team. Like we had on my hockey team, we had an absolute notorious hothead, and I don't exactly know what was said to him, but we were in the lead with like 30 seconds left. We had the puck, and somebody said something to this guy, and he just hauled off and decked him. So immediately, the other team went on a power play, tied the game, and then won it in overtime. Like, that guy literally losing his temper to whatever was said cost us a game. Yeah, and in a lot of American sports, especially with the contact allowed in a lot of popular American sports, there's different ways to handle this stuff. Like if in hockey, if someone crosses a line, like you're allowed to drop the gloves with them and fight them, or you body check the shit out of them, you give them a cross check. Like hockey is different because it's like they have their own justice system. As long as you don't take it too far, you can get away with punishing a player for crossing a line. Football's kind of the same way. You don't see it so much in the MLS, the American soccer leagues and stuff like that. You don't see that a whole lot. Yeah, they definitely like a little bit of a kind of a Wild West mentality in a few sports. Basketball, they're very protective of the players. Same with baseball. Like you will see the occasional brawl in both of those sports, but it's very, very rare. It's very rare. They're super protective. You see most of the shit talk here is in fighting, is in combat sports, boxing, UFC, that sort of thing. You'll see a lot of just free-for-all sort of shit talk because you're going to end up punching each other in the head or choking each other out or doing whatever anyways. So, yeah, it's that level of gamesmanship in those sports is different. But yeah, people, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure Conor McGregor has said some pretty nasty shit about a lot of people's families, and people have returned fire, but, like, he'll get shit from the pundits and the media, and I mean, even from the, from the higher ups in the UFC about it, but yeah, it's weird though. Like, getting personal is weird. God, these freaking 5-tier events is moderately excessive. But I think we should hopefully be able to go back to Squad Arena and get the last fight started. Aerial advantage already? You didn't take 4 turns, Rex. I was counting. Oh, look at that. A full Imperial Trooper team at this level. That's nice. Good for them. Good for them. Yeah, Shore Trooper is kind of a... Or Range Trooper. That's Range Trooper. Yeah, that's kind of a big deal. With that bonus protection at this level, that can be a hell of a thing to try to work your way through. I mean, it's not a lot, but I mean, it's not like we're doing tons of damage either. Yeah, look at them. Turn meter train, they rolling. They rolling. All right. Well, so there's dailies done. Yeah, no. Racism is never tolerated. Um, you definitely see some super strong reactions from that, and justifiably so. Um, there's some famous cases where that sort of stuff has been thrown out, and yeah, the self-governing justice system definitely takes over in those sorts of situations. Okay, so we need to get through 2 and 3 to get to the dark side hard node that's got Captain Rex shards, because we definitely want to be focusing on farming him. God, does this even matter? Vader, sure, why not? Yeah, we're kind of in the we just kind of sort of have to go for it at this point, getting these nodes unlocked. We need to do some of it on stream. I'm not going to have the time to unlock everything independent of the stream. It's just part of the game. I mean, honestly, this is kind of the core of the starting out experience. It really is. Is you got to unlock all this stuff. But that is kind of the difference. Is we've got all these teams which give us more options to do other things. It's like we can tackle some tougher challenges. But I mean, this was the game. This was the grind back in the day. So the fact that we kind of doing it because we need to do it, not because we have to do it, I guess is sort of a key difference here. Which is, I mean, absolutely the situation. We're doing this specifically to get to a specific node, which hopefully we'll get to. Assuming there's nothing barring us level-wise or whatever that keeps us from getting there, and I don't think there will be. Just, I mean, based on these guys' gear levels. And what I think I'll do is I'll just go ahead and finish 2, then go straight to 3 normal, and then we can unlock 2 and 3 hard simultaneously. Just get those all unlocked, and then we'll see where we're sitting when that's over and done with. Yeah, they I don't think they quite know. The only way to make the nodes easier if they just switch them all to whatever the final battle is. Oh, Sammy's fired up. Hi, buddy. If they just switch the nodes to just the final battle, that would be about the only way they could speed it up. And clearly, Why am I rocking like horrible Darksiders when I could be rocking like I could be rocking this? Yeah, I mean maybe that's a change they should consider is just switching everything to whatever the final encounter is on the final node. I mean, and frankly, they need to up the rewards a little bit too on these. Well, I mean, sometimes a major change is needed. Um, I mean, the fact that they didn't do that during this latest revamp of the. Is Sammy eating a cucumber? What'd you think, Sam? Did you like it? Yay, cucumbers, buddy! Good job. Sammy is a very picky eater, and he's trying new foods. Yeah, sure. Let's send that guy an ally request. I need more allies. I think for an achievement or something. Yeah, I mean, and the fact, I guess, that they didn't revamp how the nodes work in this, it'll be years before they probably do another refresh on the player update or the new player experience, whatever. They'll definitely have to change it again at some point. Um, yeah, the fact that they didn't do it now tells me not to expect it, unless they're looking for feedback. I don't know how easy or hard it would be for them to go in and just remove nodes from anything or everything, but probably not as easy as look at all these ergnauts. It's probably not as easy as we would like to think it is. We're getting there. We're getting there. And we're earning that money one crystal at a time. Ooh, Tuscan Warrior. Why not? Let's throw you in there. So I do, since we've got a decent number of folks kind of in the stream right now. I do owe a big thanks to all of you guys. Um, Thanks to you guys coming and watching each and every day that I'm on. You know, the number fluctuates up and down, but as of today, as of right now, my average viewing time, the consecutive, what's the word? Anyway, I have to average 3 viewers a stream, and because of you guys, I'm now there, which means the only other thing I need to be able to hit affiliate status for Twitch is I think it's 6 or 7 more followers on Twitch, and I will qualify for affiliate. So again, none of this is possible. I can sit here and stream until the cows. Ooh, CLS. Wow. I can sit here and stream until the cows come home. If nobody's watching, it doesn't matter. And you guys are watching, and so you're getting me there. I just need to find a few more new people to jump on the train with us. So thank you though. Thank you for being here almost each and every stream. As I'm still trying to figure things out and I'm still trying to get better and I'm still obviously very, 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 very new at this. But yeah, it's all thanks to you guys. It really means a lot to me. So yeah, if we can just get that last big bump in followers, I mean we're there. We are there, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Ooh, okay. It's all like, oh no, CLS, and he was like, nope, you're gone, son. All right, so there's 2 done. And then we've unlocked the hard. What is... Okay. Trip. 000, aka Trip, is the opening node. So, good character. Dr. Afra unlock requirement. So definitely somebody you'll want to farm at some point or another. It's just the nature of the beast. It is impossible to farm everything you need to farm at one time. I mean, not without spending literally all your crystals and everything else. All your crystals, all your time, everything would go. If you tried to farm absolutely everything at once, it's just impossible. Oh man, we got another good day to hide. The humidity and the heat are just out of control here today. Oh, good. We're wrapping up Rebels, but we need to find some Ewoks. We need to have an Ewok node pop up somewhere so we can start making the progress on that. See, I feel like I didn't follow that Talia one because I feel like Talia is one of the legacy unlock characters like older accounts used to have. I'm not sure if this guy is active or not. So I remember having Talia as part of my like first squad when I was grinding through all this stuff back in the day. It seemed like Talia was one of those characters they gave you early. Um, well, hello, Dragon King Reaper. Hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? It's good to have you here. You're also grinding a new account? Excellent. Yeah, I'm what level are you currently? Well, I'll tell you one thing. If this is a second account you're talking about grinding, you're in for a treat because it's a much different experience now than it was when I started my first account. It's a lot better. It's still grindy with this shit, with having unlocked the nodes and stuff, but they give you so much stuff now when you're starting out. It's pretty insane. Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, it really is. Good, good, good. Yeah, I'm still waiting to get a client or a PC client code for this account so I can stop using BlueStacks. BlueStacks works fine, but it's a little temperamental. V Mario Bro, best viewers. Oh, I feel like you're a little robot there, buddy. I feel like you're a little bitty robot. I can't do anything about it right now, though. Are you going free to play on your new account, or are you going to hyperdrive bundle it? What? Uh-oh. What's wrong, honey? Uh-huh. All right. Well, please stick with the channel and keep me updated because yeah, I'm trying to be focused and I'm definitely not trying to spend money. I did that route like I did hyperdrive bundle on my main way back in the day. Um, but yeah, I mean every time I go to the store to buy the free packs, it's like the hyperdrive bundle staring me in the face and it's like it's so much better and I'm like, no, I know, but not doing it. Not doing it. Light side is yeah, and hey, going light side for Ahsoka right now is not a bad deal with the new GL announcement. So you might be ahead of the curve and have her as your first GL. That'd be awesome. I am not thinking about GLs on this guy just yet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I mean that's perfect. I'm not thinking about it just yet. My natural inclination is like something easy, like C, go for C, go for Executor, and then build from there. But I'm not. I haven't given it a whole lot of thought yet. I a little bit of dive into the journey guide to start unlocking things. I think it's just gonna. We'll just kind of see where the dust settles when I hit 85. We'll kind of see where I'm standing. because like I'm working on Captain Rex and I've got Drogon unlocked, so it's like maybe I go for Leia first and then kind of shift from there. But because Leia ties in with Profundity pretty decently, and Jedi Knight Luke and all this other stuff, so I just don't know. Yeah. Um, Inquisitors are definitely a sticking point right now with their new data, with that Datacron they're rocking. They are not a good time. My experience with them is it either goes great or it goes horribly. It's never anything. It's never like, oh, it was okay. Like, yeah, it's always either it went fantastic in arena or it went terribly. And in territory wars, it's even worse somehow. You know. Yeah, that's I feel you, Dirty Socks. Like it's incredibly daunting when you're starting out, and especially if you don't spend a ton of money on the game or any money on the game. Like I know a lot of this stuff seems out of reach, but it's definitely one of those things where it's just every day you have to take a step in that direction of your goal. Um, but I mean, I can't really until you're 85 and you have access to everything you need to have access to. Like it's all kind of out of reach, but SLKR is very attainable early. Um, Sith Eternal is very obtainable early. The biggest barriers, honestly, to SLKR and like someone like Ray are the ships. You need to have the capital ships unlocked at 5 stars, and that's a lot of time doing the events. That's but luckily they only need to be 5 stars to have access to the GL. So, oh god, and then I just remembered like, oh, I might go for Leia first, and I remembered the Leia event, and I'm like, oh, not the whole thing. They're just the tier where you're playing on Hoth and you have to fight Darth Vader at the end. I probably dropped more tickets on that event on just on Ewoks, yes, just on that tier, or is it Ewok? Oh no, it's 5 Ewoks. Excellent. I probably dropped more tickets just on that tier of that event than I have every other GL event combined. I was I was this close to saying I don't need Leia. Screw it. They'll nerf it one day or something will happen. 60 Ewoks. Only 55 more to go. There we have it. Oh, well, we got a couple more Ewok nodes at least. Yeah, thing is, what's the thing? Yeah, we start with Jedi Knight Anakin and baby Ahsoka. Baby Ahsoka, like that's just her nickname. Oh, yeah. If gas or JKA are requirements, I'll honestly be a little surprised. But then they're also probably going to have something just completely freaking random in there as a requirement too. And look at that, the revive got me an extra kill. See, the other thing that's got me a little like I'm a little wondering about with Ahsoka because they're going to do it one day. And is Ahsoka going to be that GL where they require a GL? Like, would it stun you if they required would it stun you if they required JMK to unlock Ahsoka? It wouldn't shock me. Like it would surprise me for sure, but I know that day is coming. I know that day is coming where they're going to be like, you need this GL to get that GL. I know that day is coming. See, and if they, I wonder if they're going to give us a new Ezra as one of these marquee characters, like the grown-up Ezra, um, or are they going to make us do higher relics on the Ezra we already have? Okay, look at that. That actually that took a little time, but it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought. Oh, look, and there's short trooper or range trooper. Outstanding. Okay, so the Captain Rex shards are somewhere in here, so we'll just start. We'll buy more energy. All right, yeah, okay. This might be the last energy refresh, but uh, what is got my guild so fired up? Oh, they're just shit talking each other. Actually, all the Europeans are shit talking soccer. um, the thing with Ahsoka is depending on what eras they draw from. I mean, they could make us relic. They could make us do higher relics on, like, say, Bam or Grogu, one of those characters. Barris is another one they could make us do. If you want to look at people who are just strictly kind of connected to her. Um, yeah, it is going to be Show Ahsoka. So you have Sabine and Ezra. You do have Thrawn. I'm assuming Morgan Elsbeth is going to be one of the marquee characters. Um, there's specifically, if you search for characters, Ahsoka one in particular is what people are guessing. Well, if you're talking about the show, I mean, I'm trying to think of all the characters that we already know that were on that show. I mean, because you had Mon Mothma was on the show, 3PO was on the show. We had obviously Balin and Shin Haiti were on the show. Hera was on the show. Sabine was on the show. Uh, Master, what was the robot's name? God, Master. It starts with an H. Why can't I remember his name? The lightsaber robot guy. Um, why can't I remember his damn name? Um, Huang, Master Huang. I knew it would come to me. Which of those three characters do I think people are worried about? Like, are characters that are in the game that could go up that they would need to relic? Um, I mean, considering it wasn't that long ago they sold us a relic Phoenix pack with all those guys at, like, relic 5. I don't think people would be that worried. I know people wouldn't be excited having to do high relics on like Sabine. Um, although I don't know why, like, her in Phoenix with her Zeta, like, you can counter the Riva led Inquisitors. So, um, go to which of the three? Not what I meant. Go to your characters and search Ahsoka. Um, okay, we'll take a second here. We'll open up the character page. I probably have achievements to grab anyways. So, ooh, five, and ooh, Wicket. Okay, character page. So, if we do, well, we've got 3 versions of Ahsoka currently in game. We've got the unaligned Force user, Cat, and then we have Fulcrum, also unaligned Force user, and then we have baby Ahsoka. So Cat could be a problem because if you didn't unlock her during Conquest, you have to wait to get her shards in Proving Ground or from the shop with currency, right? So yeah, if you don't have her unlocked and she's a requirement, then it's going to take you a long time. I mean, I've had her unlocked for a long time. She is still showing up in the Proving Grounds, right? Like she's not. No, I mean I caught on to what you were saying, I guess after a minute, but you were talking about the 3 versions of Ahsoka. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm gonna be that guy. That she is not the newest character. She's been out for a while. And if you're a newer player, if you've only been playing for the past year and a half, you missed her. You would never have had the opportunity to get her in Conquest. I understand the complaint. I really do. It's not great, but they do sell her. They sell packs of her shards from time to time. She is in Conquest. I think she shows up in the stores for currency from time to time. So I get the complaint. It's a legitimate complaint. To an extent, but no more than JMK being locked behind Watt. Oh, yeah, locking her behind the 4 million GP, sure. No, for sure. It's a legitimate complaint. But I mean, to me, it's no different than locking JMK behind Watt. I know people, the only reason they don't have JMK is because they're in a guild that doesn't do great in Geonosis and they don't get a lot of Watt Tambor shards. Well, I mean, Watt is Watt. He has his uses, but yeah, he's not an amazing character. C wouldn't be able to kill most of the shit C kills without Watt. Especially since C's lifter, Bane, is better on his own than he is with C. Oh, yeah, no, the unlock's horrible. The unlock's dog shit. But he's another one. It's rare, but from time to time, they will sell packs with his shards. It's very rare. I actually haven't seen it in a long time, but you will see it from time to time. On occasion, there will be a pack with like 50 Watt shards will show up in the store or whatever for, 15, 20 bucks, whatever. Yeah, no, them locking stuff behind stuff is not new, but yeah, they're definitely going to take it to a new level going forward. And like I said, it would not stun me if they also had like a Galactic Legend as a requirement for Galactic Legend at some point, probably sooner rather than later. It would not shock me at all. Yeah. Yeah, Leviathan, if you don't have... There's 2 Conquest units required for Leviathan. Malgus and his ship. If you don't have either of those, you're hoofed. You're SOL. And having to grind those out through Proving Grounds. Or buying shards when they're available through the various stores and events and stuff like that. So yeah, it's not new having stuff locked because of Conquest. The other thing is CG, and this is not my theory. I'm spreading somebody else's theory, but the theory with Conquest is CG wants it to be... How do I put this? a lot of people don't like Conquest, so they don't pay it the attention that they should, and they certainly don't spend the money that CG would like them to spend on like the Pass Plus or whatever on Conquest. So how do they kind of force people's hands, and by putting GL requirements and capital ship requirements buried into Conquest, is a way that they can kind of force people's hands to be like, hey, you know, Conquest is important. And that is the other thing is Conquest doesn't bother me as much as it bothers other people. And Conquest is very important. Really? No more drops? Just the 2? Great. Thanks. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. You're amazing. I love you. I love you so much. All right. Well, we'll just spend the last bit of this energy here, and then we'll move on. Conquest is super important. I mean, you look at the last couple of Conquest characters with the Banes and the Queen Amidala's and the Terran Malicoses and such. Like, those are all very, very strong, very important characters to have in your roster. And, I get if you don't have the roster to get them. I completely understand. And it sucks. Obviously, the longer you've been in the game, the more characters you have, the more access you're going to have to be able to get this stuff. Not to mention the 4 million GP barrier that is just in the game anyways. I get it all. It's just part of the game. Unfortunately, they're never going to just give away everything. It's just one of those things where you have to say it is what it is and, feel... Yeah, the grind isn't bad. The grind is kind of the game when you're starting out, I mean, as annoying as it may be, the grind is the game. Initially, just getting all this stuff, getting access to everything you need to have access to is just part of the deal. But yeah, no, I don't. I definitely don't envy the task ahead of you going for the Inquisitors and then the Grand Inquisitor unlock event. Whew, that was a doozy. But Inquisitors also have their own assault battle, which gives you more of a reason to get them. That assault battle is also not easy, but once you have all the stars in all the places and you can just sim it, it's a very nice, steady, good stream of relic materials and zetas and all that other stuff. So, I mean, it is one thing this game has started doing over the past years. They're incentivizing a lot of these new characters by giving you access to better events because of those characters, like with Smuggler's Run 2 with Jabba. That event is such a killer mod ability or mod material unlock source. Like, zero regrets getting Jabba and then having access to that. Definitely gives you another layer. And then Leia's got her own thing now too. The Poncho Bros, the new Qui-Gon and the new Obi-Wan, they now have their own thing as well. So I do appreciate that angle on it. It's like, hey, if you invest in this, you'll not only get these powerful characters as a reward, but we're going to give you access to something beyond that. I think that's a great idea. It does not make things any easier to get to them, but it makes getting them more worth it in the long run. SOKR then Jabba. Jabba is the man. He's one of the very few GLs that I can count on in almost any situation I throw him into to get the job done. Absolutely fantastic galactic legend. And SOKR is still, I mean, he was one of the first galactic legends and still to this day is just amazing. Just even with his current datacrons right now, he's nuts. Without those datacrons, he's still a steady, reliable counter to a lot of things. About the only thing he can't handle reliably, GL wise, is he's going to have a tough time against Leia, and without the Datacron, he's got a very difficult, if not impossible, task against JMK. You have to kind of do some cheesy stuff with like GBA and Zombie and DACA and stuff like that. It can work, you can get it done, but it's hard. But yeah, like he'll eat Lord Vader for lunch. He can handle Jabba. Definitely, he can solo C. You throw a high relic SLKR against a C team, he can solo it. Rey can be a little bit tough, but if you can time your supers with her supers to avoid the damage, it can work. Oh, all right. Well, that's it for that sort of stuff. Well, let's see. We can go work on quests. Let's see what we got here. We can see if we can get this done. That'd get us a level. No, there's no XP tied to that one. No XP tied to that. Here's XP. Spend 400 guild tokens. I need 50 more. Got to defeat the Ewoks to get that sweet, sweet loot. And yeah, this is going to take a week for all these to roll back through because we did them already today when they were all unlocked. So that'll take a few days. So we might be out of quests, but we've got a ton of mod energy. We could, sit here and just keep chatting while I throw these mod battles on full auto. Or we can go see... No. Because, yeah, that gear thing, yeah, maybe it'll unlock another quest. Maybe that's the... We'll see if we can get power up 5 characters to gear 5. We'll see if we can get any more characters to gear 5, and maybe that'll unlock a quest we can do to keep progressing. So, Vader, what's your gear level? You're already gear level 5. Oh, but we can up some of your abilities while we're here. Oh, look at that. When does Merciless Massacre? Oh, you know what? I don't care. I want Merciless Massacre and I want No Escape. That is worth it. Vader without Merciless Massacre isn't really Vader. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not the same version until you get to here. But once you have this unlocked, yeah, and you do the Dance of Death, he's not as good as he used to be, unfortunately. He has definitely dropped off. Is one of the few times that CG has given a refund on things. A lot of people took him to R8, and then they did a great nerf back in 2020. It's what the event is called, the Great Nerf of 2020. And they actually refunded. If you had R8'd him, they refunded you the R8 materials. Because they really changed how he functions as a character. 80 unlock is 4. 80 unlock is 4. Were you trying to get him to catch, honey? Oh, well. The thing you got to remember about that dog is he's dumb. I love the dog, but he's not smart. Yeah, so... no regrets giving him that gear, but yeah, it doesn't look like I can really take anybody up. So, it might just be mod battles it is, but yeah, Vader, he's still a good character. He's just not what he used to be. And I think a lot of people were shocked when Lord Vader was announced and not a GL version of Darth Vader. Because people thought, oh, that's why they're nerfing him, because they're going to give us a better version, a GL version, and then they gave us Lord Vader, who is disappointing in his own right. Though still useful also in his own right. Just not quite what he should be. You know what? I think, what level are you? 43? Yeah, let's bump you up. Oh my god, that's expensive. Oh. Oh. Oh, we can... Look at that. And, yeah. Yeah, a little stuck behind all this stuff that they kind of trickle to you. I'm still asking the question: why are these mod things five different tiers? Like, to me, it just does not make any sense at all. There's no need for these early mods to be a 5-level event. All right. Well, we're gonna be here for probably about 30 more minutes, and then before we call it a day on this stream, we'll hop over to my main account and we'll do a quick preview of the GAC for tomorrow morning. We'll just take a look at what the walls look like. Just get an early sneak peek to see what we're going to be up against tomorrow morning. So yeah, we'll just hang, if you don't mind. We'll just hang doing this crap. It's not crap. It's very important stuff. We'll hang here doing this stuff until then, and we'll keep chit-chatting. Because the thing we're rich on right now is mod energy. So, and we need to get through these because we do need mods for characters. I wish you would have just punched him, Dark Trooper, but I get it. I get it. And so many health mods, but you know, Ashley Kamalas. I have an Ashley Kamalas in my guild on my main. I know it's not the same person, probably, but yeah, health mods are important. What are they? I can't even look. But yeah, they give you more health mods than any other mod in the game, and it's true. Most characters will use a health mod set probably, but yeah, they give you so many health mods. So many. Just come from naturally from other events. You'll just have a ton of them. I've deleted more health mods than I've ever leveled. I know that we, when I joined this new guild, coming up about a week ago, they had the ranker raid going, and I was happy because I mean those are very vital resources for gear and character shards and everything else. So, yeah, you need that stuff. You absolutely need those currencies. General Kenobi, yeah. Yeah, General Kenobi is a very, very, very vital character, and that ship of his is a monstrosity. Yeah, I need to get his gear level up so I can start putting him in the leader slot. Because I don't have his leadership unlocked. That's kind of the only reason he's chilling off to the side. Not that Vader's a bad leader. Vader's a fine leader, but yeah, General Kenobi was another kind of sticking point character there for a while. He was locked behind the HAAT raid. Yeah, I see what you're cooking up. You're a man with a plan, and I like it. You've got way more of a plan for your account than I have for this one right now. I'm just trying to get to 85. Oh yeah, Darth, you definitely need a new one. You 100% need a new one. But luckily, there are a ton of guilds out there. I don't think you would have problems finding one. Because a lot of these guilds that are lower GP and not really doing a whole lot, I mean, truth be told, they just want the tickets. Sure, let's send you a request. Let's see what happens. Ooh, random mods. Well, that is one hell of an interesting team. I have access to Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon on this account also, but I just haven't done anything with them yet. Um, I just need to start throwing them gear. Yeah, they are brutal characters. They are like I was using them with JMK this last territory battle, and they did okay. I mean, they are not the same characters unless they're under Queen Amidala. They're still fine. They're still good. Their damage is a little underwhelming when they're not with her. But they don't go away. Like they don't get killed. It was taking a lot for them to lose even in TB. For Breach, yeah, Breach is an amazing debuff. I think it's going to start becoming a little more common. Like it used to be pretty rare, but I think we're going to start seeing more and more characters with it. Kind of like how they threw Fracture and Burning in with a lot of Leia Organa's kit and characters. I think Jedi Master Luke might have been the first Breach character, or one of the first, and then yeah, I think they're going to start including it in some more kits. Because I mean, that'll be a solid team. And then when you unlock the old school Padme, she'd be a great one to throw in there too. I don't know who you would bump. Um, I mean, God, honestly, you're not touching. Well, I mean, you don't need Geos to unlock Padme. They're definitely useful for it. Like they're a team that can handle it. But oh, here we go, defense mods. Just any separatists. I did it with like Dooku and Django and those guys. I didn't do it with Geos. Well, hopefully they give us a better picture of what some of the other unlock requirements for her are going to be um, here in the next couple of days. I know everybody is just dying to find out. 'Cause, I mean, the sooner you know, the sooner you can start working on them. I'm I'm getting R9 materials ready. Like my baby Ahsoka will be R9 here within the next week or two. It's gear I wanted for Gungans, but simultaneously they've given me that much of a head start on it. And the Jar Jar event I think is going to be happening here in a few days, but I'm not 7-star on all my Gungans yet. I mean, Jar Jar is good in Grand Arena. The Gungans are a nightmare in Grand Arena, but it's the Naboo raid where they're also going to shine. So it's one of these things where if you weren't wailing on the Gungans, you're now behind on the Gungans. Um, and now there's this new GL coming down the pipe. So, it's just one of those things. This is one of those things we'll have to kind of deal with. But like I've got one Gungan at 7 stars, and the others are getting close. But my baby Ahsoka's been at 7 stars forever and a day. I mean, people probably aren't wrong, um, but they also need to realize that there's going to be, there's going to be a minimum of 3 marquee characters. One that we know about already, the Night Troopers. Um, but yeah, where the other characters are going to come from, we have no idea. Is there going to be a ship required? Are they going to release her Jedi ship? Um, like they could also, it could be 3 marquee characters plus a new ship that we also have to worry about. And then put aside all of that. Put aside the Gungans, put aside the speculation and of what's coming for and with Ahsoka. We also have Luthien is now 2 conquests away from getting unlocked, and he will be available to us if they follow like October as a release date. He'll become available to us right before Ahsoka launches. So I mean, yeah, it's the grind is real. The grind never stops, and yeah, they're not. They usually have a pretty good cadence with releases, but right now is a very busy time. I'm only gonna freak out about things that I know about, like, and I know about Baby Ahsoka. I can deal with that. I don't like having to R9 her, and I hope to God she's the only one, but I can deal with it. I can get it done. And I will get it done. Because, I mean, I don't know that I'll be a day 1 unlock of GL Ahsoka, but I'll, probably within, hopefully within a month or 2 of her release, I can get her. Because it's also going to depend. Are they gonna do chase events where they put bonus shards out for these new characters, like they have been with a lot of the new stuff? Maybe it'd be nice if they did. Um, there's no guarantee. They can do whatever they want, but they have been pretty decent about giving us chases. They really have. Um, oh, I don't want to say I guarantee you there will be a chase for her requirements, but I can almost with 90% certainty say that they will do a chase of some kind. I mean, honestly, the chases are how I got a lot of my progress on like Leia's requirements. I wasn't wailing on them on Nisa or Drogon or anything like that, but when they announced those chases were coming, I stockpiled energy and crystals, and I took every advantage. But I think they'll do it. CG has been really really good about chases. They usually just do the one, but sometimes there's another one. They might do 2, or they might give you one character on a chase, and then give you another chase for another character later. Ooh, this is getting ugly. Yeah, punch her, punch her. Ah, no 5-star here. Skipping finalizers requirements. Yeah, I mean, other than it's needed for SLKR, it's not the best ship anymore. I mean, it's fine, but it's not. To me, it's not much better than Home One. While it is better than Home One for sure, it's only a step above. Um, that tank unit they released for it to be its lifter is fine, but it just doesn't have the durability even with high relic pilots to hold up in a long fight. It's not like Leviathan or Negotiator where those Profundity where those tanks stick around forever. It's kind of the same problem with the Radis. The bomber tank that they have just doesn't hold up. It just can't eat the damage. Oh, you're going for Executor, which is a fantastic call. Absolutely. That was my, like, I did Executor and then I did Sith Eternal, like pretty much back to back. Okay. Um yeah, I feel like I hit a power wall with that second set of mod battles, so we didn't unlock any achievements or quests to get more power, but let's see. Let's make sure we can mod everybody. He's already modded. We can give him a level, but I think my training droids are starting to dwindle a little. I've got a bunch of those. We can level everybody up. Yeah, let's filter to Empire. Yeah, see, Journey Guide, I 1 tier away from unlocking him, 2 tiers from unlocking him. Getting close. We did that yesterday on yesterday's stream. We hit the Journey Guide. Got a lot of crystals from it and a lot of progress. No unlocks, but a lot of both of those things. Okay, he's modded. I mean, he's not modded well, but he's modded. And, you know, we can start. These will up his stats. I mean, my personal preference is to be able to completely level a character at once, but, you know, that's not always an option. Let's see if. Nope. I mean, we could take a roll on something and maybe get it, but. Yeah, these. What's the deal with these? Yeah. Ah, there they are. Okay, so I do have a path to farm those. And then these I have to have a path to, I would suspect. Yep, okay. So that'll be when I get the energy. I mean, I could drop money or crystals on the energy, but it's not really totally needed. Yeah, these guys are just getting these guys. Oh, hold on. More defense. There we go. He's gonna be invincible now. Yeah, every scrap of gear helps at this point. Normally, like I said, I don't like just willy-nilly dishing out gear, but in this situation, okay. He needs this. What else am I gonna spend the crystals on, right? We'll see if we can't snag enough for this. There we go. Okay. Just to get him up one more gear level. Why not? Oh, he's close. He's close to gear 5. Oh, not okay. Gonna be like that. There we go. And one more character, and we'll bump him up. Whew, so much. And yeah, I'm seeing my credits. I had like 11 million credits the other day, and now I'm down to 3. But the beat goes on. Okay, what's this? Am I still 100? I'm still 100. What else am I using the crystals on, right? I mean, I would ideally like to save them, but I guess that's what they're for at this point. Oh, that should be an easy enough thing to snag. Hello, Danny. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. You're also a new player, level 81. Is it your second account or is it an actual first account? What is that about? Oh, good. Oh, that's a lot of gear. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna get this guy done, but we'll bump him up. It's your main. Well, welcome to the game. Welcome to the community. Um, I am. This is my second account. I'm more or less kind of testing and documenting how the new player experience plays out. So this is my second account. I'm going to be completely free to play, and so the videos, obviously, I live stream it every day, and then I've got a whole playlist going on YouTube, so you can go back and kind of look. But your character wise, your level is way higher than mine is currently, though I'm doing my best to catch up. All that said, I do have a main account, 11.5 million, all GLs unlocked. So if you have any questions at all, or there's anything you need to know or want to know or need help with, I am here and am always happy to help. You can send messages. You can ask me on stream. You can do whatever. If I can answer your question, I will. 100%. 100%. I'm here for anybody, for anything that I can possibly help with. How much help I'll actually be, I don't know, but I'll do my best. But yeah, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. It's great having you here. We'll see if these minor upgrades that I'm doing can help me push through. How to earn credits? You know, the credit crunch is definitely real. I feel like it's gotten a little bit better, but the thing you wanna watch for is the credit heist event. It only comes maybe once a month, but you'll get a couple million credits at a time when that happens. And then also, yes, confirm. I know it can be tempting. I think it's in here. Here. I know it's tempting to be like to want to throw your crystals at these, but the returns are typically pretty bad. What is in this? Oh, look at that. That's it's not the worst value in the world, but it's a little overpriced in my opinion. You don't. I know it's tempting. Just the return here for the crystals are far more valuable than the credits. So, in the events section, watch for the credit heists. Farm Mark 1 raid tokens is best for credits. Yes, that too. So yeah, if you're in a guild doing, hold on, that was the wrong thing. That would be here. Guild activity, or it's in one of them. Oh, Squad Arena. So as you're getting your Squad Arena credits, you can buy 1 million, every couple of days. Let those build up. And then, yeah, see, I don't have access to everything yet. I'm working on it. Yeah, I think it is in guild events maybe. Yeah, there's places to buy credits for other resources. And welcome. What's the crack? Welcome to the stream. And that was a very wonderful insight. Especially because I don't have access to see everything just yet on this new guy. Yeah, check all the shops. Guild activity. Thank you. Check all the shops. Watch for the credit heist, and then there's the challenge a couple times a week that'll give you a decent dump of credits. But yeah, the credit grind is definitely real. You will hit a point. I know right now it doesn't help you much, but you are going to hit a point in the future where the credit crunch will just go away. And it's probably going to come in some sort of combination where you're hitting enough events and getting enough payouts to where you're building up your stockpile. But then it's also going to come when you're just not working on as much stuff, and you're just able to save money. But level 81, you're trying to bring all these characters up. It's very pricey. It's a lot. But you'll eventually, I don't know when, but eventually you'll break through to where credits will be the least of your concerns. You just kind of gotta power through for a while, but you'll get there. You'll definitely get there. Look at this thick boy on tier 3 of this thing. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Crick. Thank you. I mean, we're with his follow, we're now, I need to look at the exact number, but I think we're 5 follows away from hitting 50. It's 5 or 6. I need to check. After this, but yeah, we're literally single digits away from hitting 50, which is my main goal right now for the stream. Is just that getting to that 50. We've had a ton of views in here, so the concurrent viewers total is exactly where I need it to be. But yeah, we just need a few more followers, and we're golden. Gonna throw a huge party somehow when we hit 50. Whoever 50 is, we're gonna. I hate to borrow from other streamers, but like Arnold does his dance breaks when things go well, we might have to do something similar. I don't know. Or maybe I'll send a. You can't send gifts to people you're not in the guild with, but I could send crystals from my main account or buy something on my main account for somebody, but that requires a guild switch. So maybe, I don't know, maybe we do a guild thing on here where whoever's 50, we get them in the guild, we get into a guild together, and I send them a little treat. That would be awesome. Yeah, it'd be more awesome if they'd open up the gifting thing to everybody. Like, add them to your friends list, and you can send your friends gifts. That would be cool, but they've not done that yet. Sure, 5s. We like 5s. Why not? Yeah, I've gotten some amazing support from a lot of different people, who are definitely helping me get there and are definitely just so incredibly supportive. It's the Galaxy of Heroes community, I think, is maybe the best community. Hey, dog, what are you barking about? Your mom made noise in the kitchen. Go see her. Go get your mom. You made a noise. You banged something on the counter and it set him off. He's a golden doodle. He's a sweet dog. We love him to death. But yeah, he's very barky at every little noise. Anyways, Galaxy Heroes is just a tremendous community. It really is. Might be the best community in gaming. There's very little toxicity, and there's a lot of people willing to help other people. It is just fantastic. Hey, honey, did you see the tweet that the Kraken just sent out? No. John Hayden's joining the team. They signed him to a 1-year, one-way deal, so he'll be on the team full time. Yeah. Sorry, one of my hockey team just signed a guy to. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, this one's less important. It's free agency right now in hockey. All the teams are doing their signings and stuff like that. So, one of our favorite players that had been on our American Hockey League team just got a 1-year deal with the NHL team, so we'll get to see a lot of him going forward. So we're excited. Yeah, the community is fantastic. Um, all right. Well, this is going. Putting that gear on and getting the bumps really helped. How many more of these do we have? 85 in 30 days. That's awesome. That's awesome. This is the 11th day I've played for, we're going to hit about 2 hours of playtime today. Normally it's not that much. It's like an hour, hour and a half most days, and we're at level like 56 or whatever. So hopefully by the time I hit day 30, we're also we're also level 80. My wife's doing something weird with her camera and she's smiling about it. Makes me nervous. Dragon Keeper, thank you for the follow. Dragon King Reaper. Sorry, Dragon King Reaper. I'm old. It's small. But thank you for the follow. So that's 2 follows today. So we are so close. We are so close, guys. Seriously, hit the thick. Well, no, kill these baby droids while he's stunned, but. Drag Unity in game. I like dragons too. In fact, here in just a couple hours, I'll be watching House of the Dragons on HBO Max. Although we haven't seen too much of the dragons yet this season, just a little bit here and there. But I have to imagine there's going to be an episode where it's just dragon on dragon violence the whole time. Right now, it's just mostly been plots and spoiler alert, kids getting killed, palace intrigue, and child murder. It's look at this random guy back here with a purple lightsaber, the apprentice sage. Who does he think he is? I mean, here's the thing. I'm old enough. Like I remember when TV was more or less the 3 networks. You had ABC, NBC, CBS, and depending on what night of the week it was, it was going to affect what you were watching that night. Blaze Blendu. um, so yeah. There is. I don't want to say there's too much because the variety is amazing. You can always find something to watch. But the way video games are now, like you can just absolutely get immersed, and they are just to me. Sure, we'll send you a guild invite. Speaking of guild invites, if you want to throw your ally code into chat here, I can add everybody who's interested in being added. To my allies list, because that is one of the quests I'm trying to complete, or an achievement. It's one of the things they tell you to do. Sure. Yeah. Hell yeah, I want Inquisitors. Hell yeah, I want Inquisitors. Give me all the bonus bros and sisters you can. I'll take them. I'll absolutely take them. But yeah, I also need to get a certain number of allies in game for a quest achievement. One of the things they tell you to do. Okay, so there's one. There's one ally code. As soon as this battle is over, I'll get you added. And then it is 5 p.m. Eastern time, so I will be I'll get you added, and then I'll be hopping over to my main account, and we'll do a quick preview of the GAC. Oh, he's giving me two. Look at that. We'll do a quick preview of my GAC. That'll be streamed tomorrow morning, and then we'll wrap it up for the night. But absolutely fantastic turnout today, guys. I really appreciate it. All right, there's two more waves. Two more waves. You guys got me pumped up. Very excited. Oh, Dooku. Oh, no. There's one guy you don't want to see. It's him. Because of that. Yeah, shred that armor. We didn't... Ah! I don't think I'm going to be able to get to sim this one. See, if we had an Inquisitor to just donkey punch him. Sweet. Yeah, we'll have to come back and clean this one up at some point. I mean, actually, that's even if I beat it at this point, because Dooku kind of tore my team to pieces. I think we've got it, but I mean, man, oh man, that had the. There we go. Darth Vader for the carry. 1 star. One big bad star. Okay, let's get these ally codes punched in. Get our community growing a little bit. Enter ally code here. We will do test my 10 key skills. Search it. There you are. Bone Thugs and Mary. I like it. That's a great guild name. That's a great guild name. You either see the guild names that are just completely ridiculous or the ones who are like way too serious. I love a good funny lighthearted guild name. Jedi Temple Guard. Good guild name too. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. I love looking at rosters. Look at somebody spent $20, but it's $20 well spent. Get that Omicron on that guy, and you've got a killer arena team. Okay. But yeah, look at that. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. Yeah, you've got good progress coming here. You're like right at that. Yes, Eve Koth does have a hate boner. I wonder why they stuck with him, because in the movies they kind of sort of replaced him with Agent Kohler, and like in the C event, I'm pretty sure you fight Agent Kohler. I'm kind of wondering why they have stuck with him. Although he did appear in the comics, in the Darth Vader comics. Yeah, I think these 5 with her as the leader in the Naboo raid are going to be a pretty solid team. And yeah, he should absolutely wreck shop. Absolutely wreck shop. But we're there we go. Ally invite pending. But I mean, we're also going to be in kind of a wait and see mode. Let's go ahead and grab this free one. You never know what we're going to get. Hey, look at that. Look at that. A character would have been sweet because there are definite characters in here I could make use of, but We'll take whatever they give us, especially when it's free. All right. I'm going to go ahead and we are going to blank that and turn that one on. I'm going to transition, and here in just a second, we will have the main account up on screen, and we'll do a very quick preview of the GAC. That stream will be tomorrow morning, sometime in the morning, Eastern time. Oh, hey, buddy, come here. Do you want to say hi? Come here. Oh, damn it. Can you get Daddy's phone, buddy? No, you're going to come and... So, if you're new to the channel, you notice it's called Streaming for Sammy, and why I'm streaming for Sammy, and this is Sammy right here. Sammy, can you say hi? Can you wave? This is my little boy, who's got autism. He's watching Sing on his phone right now. And the dog is going ham. For whatever reason, the dog is going ham. I gotta grab my phone. I dropped it. But that little boy, that's who I stream for. I will enjoy. See, Tarples, he's getting there. Transition over. Did I already hit that button? I think I already hit it. But anyways, there we go. Main account. For those of you who are new and have never seen the main account, here's what I'm rocking. 11.5. All GLs. Every character unlocked currently except for Afra, Jar Jar, and Luthien, I guess, down here. Yeah, I'm just going to take a peek at what my opponent put down on the front walls for the GAC, because I will stream that tomorrow morning. But yeah, here's the main. If you've never seen it before. I can also, if you need another ally, I will be more than happy to add. I've had a lot of, just as a course of playing the game, you get a lot of people who are kind of with you at the beginning, and then, like, this is my brother, actually. He hasn't played in 91 days. I should yell at him. But, 9 hours, 74 days on this guy. This is another guy started out with, look, he's got look at this account that he just walked away from. 10 million account, all those GLs, look at all the Relic 9. He spent a lot of money Relic 9ing all these guys. Yeah. So I've got room for allies, I guess, is the bottom line. 256 days for this guy. Yeah, this is one of my homies from Fleet Arena. Like, when we set up our Discord, he was one of the guys. 601 days, same with this guy. A lot of guys, 630. This one I'm not shocked about. He just couldn't get into it. Oh, look at him. This guy was in my last guild, and looks like he has also moved on. But yeah, all these people. Here's another one from my old guild. Moved on. Yeah. 531. Yeah, go ahead and grab my ally code and send me, because you see I'm sitting on 32 of 50. And could easily increase that available number. He's from my old guild. He's been gone for almost a year. But yeah, a lot of folks are still hanging on. A lot of folks. This guy, him and I are actually IRL friends. We're from the same place. He's still in my old guild. But yeah, I've got space. So yeah, send me ally invites. I'll here. Let me throw the code into chat. Well, for whatever reason, whenever even if it's in windowed mode, whenever I click over to my second screen to access this chat, the main screen closes. So I'm gonna have to try to use my memory. Is what 436 dash click back. Oh wait, no, I'll look here on the screen. Haha. Big IQ moves. 921161. There we go. High IQ move right there. I got two little mirrored screens over here that don't go away no matter what. Okay, so we've got that handled. We will snag that. And let's take a peek at the Grand Arena. Won the first round, lost the second one. The second round was highly efficient. Okay. All right, so that is very common. We got that to contend with. We got a Java and we got a Ray. Okay, so we're looking at 3 GLs there. And I see Riva up top with that and that. Okay. Okay. All right. Ooh, I was expecting, that was not the Datacron I was expecting for them to have down. I just read what you said. He's not killing his dogs, folks. He's not killing his dogs. He's not killing the dogs. The dogs are fine. It's bed. He's talking about bed. Bed, not permanent sleep, but bedtime sleep. Oh, geez. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have us a yabba dabba do time tomorrow. Not seeing anything super duper scary just yet. Oh, those are 2 good pups. Corgis. One of my buddies back home had a corgi that literally came with us everywhere. Like, there was a place on the Snake River we could go and dive. There was like cliffs of varying height that you could dive off into the river because they built the dam way back in the day, and they filled in the canyon, so it's like an artificial lake. So nobody really had an idea of how deep it actually was, but there were places where you just had to jump out 1 foot from a granite cliff and you would go down into the water. So there was like a 10, a 14, a 40, and an 80-foot jump. We'd take that corgi with us when we would go cliff jumping, and he would just hang out and have the best time. Somebody would jump and he'd run down and wait for him to come out and then run back up with him. He was the best dog. And Australian Shepherds, fantastic dogs. Too smart for their own damn good, though. Too damn smart. All right. Yeah, so this looks like we're going to have ourselves a good time. We'll see if there's a back wall surprise waiting for us. There probably will be, but here's what, they can see my walls, so I'll show you my front walls at least. I won't show my back. But here's what's waiting for them on my front wall right here. And then there's this. So Loki and Thor, nice. Good names. Okay, well we'll see if they make moves overnight. And we'll deal with it either way come the morning. So, guys, this has been one of the best streams I've had in a while. I've had just an absolute fantastic time hanging out with you guys, playing with you guys, just chit-chatting with you guys, talking about games, dogs, TV, and life, all of it. It's just, I've had a blast. And I hate to end it, but it's getting near to be supper time. For me, the dogs, the cats, the kid, everybody. So, I have to, unfortunately, call it a day from here, but I'll be back tomorrow morning, East Coast time, sometime probably between 9 and 10 East Coast in the morning, just depending on how things go with just getting everything up and running and getting my wife set up for work and making sure Sammy's taken care of and the dog is, making sure the dog is potty breaked and all that good stuff and happy. But yeah. I stream pretty much every day. There will be the odd day here and there where I don't get on. But at the very least, I will always be on the new account. And then occasionally, even though it doesn't perform very well in BlueStacks, I'll throw like Marvel Strike Force up. And then I've been playing Elden Ring. I maybe need to start streaming some Elden Ring 2 and some GTA Online. And as soon as Star Wars Outlaws come out, that will be 100% exclusively streamed. So we'll be adding some Xbox stuff into the mix here very, very soon. But anyways, tomorrow morning, GAC, we'll hit it. And hopefully it goes well for us. I would like to, if I lose this one, I'm going to get kicked back down to Kyber 2, which has just been the rotation I've been having the past several months, where I'll get into Kyber 1, I'll hang for a bit, and then I'll go back down to Kyber 2, and then right back up to 1, and then right back. It's just, I'd rather either just stay in one or the other at this point. But last week a 5v5, and then we get a week off. Ugh. And then it's 3v3, new Datacron set, lots of stuff coming, lots of stuff happening. Dude, that's okay. When you make it, you make it. When you can't, you can't. I understand. It's a game. It does not and should never override real life. But hey, I appreciate each and every one of you, each and every time you guys show up to hang out with me. So thank you. Thank you for the follows. We just need a couple more. Spread the good word. We just need a few more fine folks like you guys to click that follow button on Twitch or on YouTube. YouTube, I haven't been getting as much traction. I had a nice bump, and then it's kind of slowed down where it's like I'll get one here every now and again. But Twitch, we just need a few more, just a couple more, like 4 or 5. I'll need to go and check the exact number. But we're very, very close. We're very, very close. But anyways, until tomorrow morning, folks, for the GAC, I'll be off for the rest of the night. Good luck with everything. Oh, Territory Battles. I had been streaming that. It ended this afternoon, obviously. And we did set a new guild record. We did get our 39th star. We managed to get the star on Mandalore. So we jumped from 38 to 39. Everybody got a crafted like full G12 piece in the rewards. So that was kind of nice. That's ever since the raid format changed, we haven't been seeing as many like fully crafted gear pieces as reward drops. It was kind of nice to see that. But yeah. It's great spending the last couple hours with you guys. Again, 3 events. Oh, this. Territory War. And yeah, I'll probably, based on how the matchup's looking, I always ask my guild leader, I say, hey, do you mind if I stream? And usually he'll say yes, but if it's like a tight one, he might say no just because he doesn't want anything leaking out. We try to be competitive. We're just in that place. We're 550 million GP guilds. So, you know, counters and things like that, people tend to want to keep methods as quiet as possible. But if we get matched up against somebody that we're just going to slaughter, he'll just say stream everything. It's fine. But if it's a tight one, he'll probably say no. But we'll ask. But anyway, GAC tomorrow. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Every day will be something. One way or the other, we'll always have a stream going. But anyways, thank you. Big shout out to What's the Crake and Dragon King Reaper for the follows. Appreciate it. It's great having Danny show up for the first time. And of course, we got to scroll way up, but oh, that was the bot. I was about to say, oh, and we had a first time chat from V Mario Bro, but yeah, he was the bot. We had Sopper, who is always here, always with us, and always chatting either Star Wars or soccer or Marvel Strike Force with us. Just a fantastic time, guys. Just a fantastic time, and thank you so much. So until tomorrow morning, I am out of here for now. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and we will see you later.